Abu Muhannad no longer feels he has a place back home in Syria. He's resigned to a reality that his stay in Lebanon will be for the long term. For him, the planned international conference in Geneva has no chance of bringing the opposition to power.
The international community is giving Bashar al-Assad the chance to stay in power.
It is not just that. Abu Muhannad tells me that his voice and the voice of many Syrians is being ignored.
Those who speak on our behalf are the ones who are fighting on the ground, and they are not attending Geneva. We don't want a political solution. The future of Syria should be decided on the battlefield.
There are those who disagree. Azzeddin Khalaf al-Khalaf would accept any solution that would silence the guns. There will be no winner in this war, he told me.
I don't support either side in this conflict. I want them to find a way to reconcile. I don't really feel anyone represents me. All of them are just fighting for a chair.
These Syrians have been largely left to fend for themselves. They complain about the lack of humanitarian assistance and the lack of support from the international community. And there are those who accuse the West of abandoning the Syrian people's fight against the regime.
Is the international community making a deal with Bashar al-Assad because they haven't stopped him from killing us? Why are they silent?
People here feel the Syrian government has the upper hand militarily and politically, and it is unlikely to make concessions at the negotiating table. The regime did say President Bashar al-Assad doesn't plan to hand over power unless through the ballot box. These Syrians are among millions who have little say about their future. But for many of them, to negotiate with the regime of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad would be a betrayal to all those who died over the past years. There are no easy answers to the Syrian crisis, and there are no easy solutions. The Syrian National Coalition, the political body in exile that is recognized by the West, is supposed to represent these people if and when peace talks are held. But very few Syrians relate to the group. And the fractured armed opposition on the ground has publicly said the SNC doesn't represent them. The opposition has a seat at the negotiating table, but it won't be representative of all Syrian voices. Sana Khudr, Al Jazeera, Bekaa Valley, Lebanon.